Hi, it's Tak again. Hope you enjoyed my last video with the spring rolls. Remember to like and subscribe so we can carry on making these videos. So today we're going to make Ma Po Tofu. A couple of my customers have asked me to do it, so I thought we'll do something different today. So we're going to make Ma Po Tofu, originated from Chengdu, and the actual word Ma Po actually means pockmark-faced lady. So back in 1250, a restaurant lady made this dish and it stuck with her, and now it's been adopted by the Sichuan region because of its spiciness. So we're going to start with our ingredients. So we're going to use minced beef, or you could use chicken, or if you want a vegetarian version, you can use corn. Our tofu comes in packs like this, get it at most supermarkets or Chinese supermarkets now. So you can pick them up from the Chinese supermarket. And this is the main ingredients. So Sichuan style toban sauce, so it's a fermented chili bean sauce. So this is the main ingredient. So shall we get started? Shall we attack this? I'll put my wok on and we'll start. So we're going to heat our wok up as usual because we like the heat, and then we're going to start cutting our ingredients. So I'll grab my Chinese scissors. So I have made an ingredient list, so it's probably 100 grams for about 4 people. So once again, we'll post the ingredients list again, and then you can follow the right amounts. And then our tofu. So a pack will do 4. So we drain all the liquid out. And we'll cut our tofu. So we're going to cut everything in cubes. So we're going to cut these in cubes. So once again, use our nice tray. There we go. Cube all that. Nice little rinse. And these are the vegetables we're going to use. So, I'm going to start with garlic. So we use our knife again. So we'll bash this out. So, crushed garlic. Bang. 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 And then just take the knife through it. And then a little bit of garlic. There we go. And then we're going to add some ginger. So just going to peel the ginger. And again, I'm going to grate it so we can use the back of the knife. So just equal amounts. And then cut that through. Onion, so probably half an onion. Bits off. And again, just a little cubes. So these are our aromatics, so we're going to start by cooking these off first. let's attack this with our wok. So my trusted wok again. So add a bit of oil. So I'm just going to use vegetable oil. Just a little bit of oil. And then I'm going to add all the aromatics. So our ginger, our garlic, and our Sichuan Peppercorns. So these are it. These are Sichuan Peppercorns. You don't need too many of these because these are what make your mouth numb when you eat them. So just a teaspoon will do, just a little bit in. Oh, wow, you can smell it already. So that's cooking up really nicely. And then we're going to add our 100 grams of beef and just brown the beef, yeah? Almost like a bolognese base. So, very easy to do at home. Browning that off nicely. And so when that's all browned off, we can either add stock or some water from the kettle. So just going to get some water from the kettle. And then, when this is all browned off, oh, you can smell all the garlic and the ginger. Beautiful. Just going to add some water. Just to cover the meat so it simmers. About that much. So while that's simmering cooking, we can cut the other vegetables we want to put in. So it's entirely up to you what you want to put in. But I like peppers, so give it a bit of colour. So I had some peppers left over from fajitas the other day. We had some fajitas, so you can add those in. So add these in. Some nice vibrant colour. Some chilies. So gives it a bit of spiciness. Make it nice and spicy, so of course if you don't like it so spicy, you can reduce the amount of chili you put in. So that's the base sauce. And that gives it a nice vibrant colour as well. Another good thing to put in are these shiitake mushrooms, or Donggu dry mushroom, Honggu. So it's Honggu. So these are dry, so you hydrate them, they get all soft again, and they give a nice crunch as well. So, and they've got really nice flavours. So again, we want them in cubes. So a lovely earthy flavour. So we're building up our sauces. Ingredients, so as you go along you can add things in. So there you go, Another nice thing is these crunchy pickles. So they come in on packets like this. Again, Chinese supermarket. So they're really nice and crunchy. So if you don't use this, you could use bamboo shoots, water chestnut, just something crunchy with a bit of bite. Yeah. So you can eat them cold. So you hear the crunch. So we usually have these with congee or juk when we have it for breakfast. So cut those in. So we can see all the nice vibrant colours now. So it's cooking up nicely. If you want more sauce, just add a bit more water. I'm just going to add a little bit more water just to cover it all. Okay, this is when we season it. So a little bit of salt, some pepper, our usual sesame oil. So that's cooking nicely. And then lots of people ask me, MSG. You can sprinkle some MSG in now if you want. It's a flavour enhancer, but I prefer not to use it when I'm cooking at home. There's plenty of places use it when you go out and eat though. Okay, that's cooking nicely. So we're going to add some of our 12 pound sauce. So, a couple of teaspoons. So, oh, look at that. Fermented Chilli Bean Paste. And that gives it its rich red colour as well, yeah? So, it's cooking nicely, or maybe a bit more. Lovely red colour. That brings up its redness. Okay. So some recipes you can put black bean in, but this is the one I do at work. So we leave black bean for a black bean dish. So you can add your peas, just to look like little pieces of jade. And then last of all, we add our tofu. So we just rinse the tofu up with some water because it comes in brine. So we're just going to wash the brine off it. So we're going to be washing the brine off it. And then we're going to definitely put it in. So we don't want to bash the tofu around because we don't want to break it up. So we're going to lightly just mix it in. And the sauce will cover it up and coat all the tofu. So that's going to simmer for a couple of minutes. That's going to simmer for a couple of minutes. So the tofu takes on the flavour. And then another, because I like spicy, we're going to add some of this crunchy spice in I recommended last time, crispy chili. So that just adds up just a little bit of crunch. So a couple of tablespoons of that. You're going, wow, it's going to be really spicy. But this is a Sichuan dish, so it should be spicy. So it's cooking nicely. Bring it to the boil. Simmer for a couple of minutes, and then thicken the sauce with a bit of cornflour slurry. I'm just going to find my cornflour. There you go. Little dish. And just a little bit of water. Just some cornflour slurry. So just make sure you mix the cornflour in with the water. You can use a whisk, or we traditionally use chopsticks, so we can get into the corners. Okay, so it's bubbling up really nicely. Look at all those vibrant colours. It's going to taste lovely. Okay, so we turn the heat down a little bit, so the sauce and the chicken lumpily. What kind of English is that? So, thicken it up. You can see the sauce getting thicker and thicker. So, if you want it a bit thicker, add some more cornflour. Beautiful. Look at the vibrant colours. So, just turn it up a little bit. And then right at the end, just some dark soy sauce just to give it just a little extra colour and flavour. So right at the end before serving, so Lee Gum Ghee dark premium soy sauce. That just gives a rich colour. So here on the way, the sauce is thickening up. You can see all the nice crispy chilli flakes. So, if you still don't find it chilli enough, you can add a bit of chilli flakes. So that's entirely, just sprinkle some on top. That's it, Ma Po Tofu. How easy was that? We're just going to serve up with some rice and see what it tastes like. I'm going to try some. Well, I think it's going to be a bit hot. So I'm going to put in some rice. So this is how we will eat it. So Ma Po Tofu. Spicy, rich. You can taste the garlic. Really nice, rich sauce. Lovely. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. And once again, don't forget to subscribe and like, and we'll make more. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy.